Hey everybody, Ben here. Thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for showing up for yourself each and every day. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it, don't make it fit. But to be honest, I think this is just going to be a really good advice regardless of where we're at in life. So earlier in the week, something came through and I forgot about it when I was filming yesterday, but I was driving and the message was drive in your side mirror. So when we think about this, if we drive, picture driving, and of course we have our two mirrors on the side and then the rear view mirror there. And normally when we're driving, we can look forward at what's coming and we can look in our past or the behind us. Now, if we took our view and just looked at that one side mirror on the left or the right, we're almost looking down. Our peripheral, we can't see up front at all. If we were looking in our rear view mirror, we could peripherally see what's in front of us. So instead, we're looking down and off to the left or the right, and it's reversed or it's mirrored. So the only way that we could see where we were going is by looking at that line on the left or the right. And if we're going and we're turning this way and we start to cross over the line, we'd have to kind of reverse in our mind to get back in that line. We wouldn't know what's coming. We wouldn't be able to see a turn. We wouldn't be able to stop before hitting something, God forbid. And that's quite terrifying. Now, when we relate this to our experience of using the mirror to guide us, the mirror as in my inside reflects my outside experience, that is a little more easier to stomach. But when we look at the future and trying to plan and to know, it is a form of safety. We're getting some sort of confirmation to feel safe. And this isn't knocking on anyone. I think we all do this. I do it. We all want to know, it's going to make us feel comfortable, or that this transition is going to go well, or we don't have to get stuck in a bad situation and be stressed out and figure it out. It's normal. Now, what I'm getting at here is there's a connection with investing in yourself. This is a free way to do that. If you want to implement this in your life, your mirror, look at your external experience. How is this uncomfortable? What is uncomfortable? Sure, we can look at the dumb aspect of it. I shouldn't say dumb, but the basic aspect of, well, if I had more money, I could do this. If I had a different job, I'd have more money, I'd be happier. If I was in a relationship, I'd have help and I'd feel supported and loved and all these things. If I lost this weight, I'd feel better about myself. All these basic things. But what is it reflecting back to us? What is our external reflecting back to us? And then we go to find the root cause, which is going backwards, back in time, looking in the mirrors. Where did this come from? Where did this stem from? How did it originate? That molded me into the person that I am, where I'm having this experience that I don't enjoy or I don't want, and I want something more. Just simple as going through the motions with the grind of, working a comfortable job that has benefits and pays this amount of money to pay my bills. This is a natural turn to it, that we were raised in a way that, hey, you get a job to pay your bills and be comfortable. And maybe we didn't have a lot growing up, and we hoard our money to feel safe. All these things are passed on. That's just an example financially. Now, same thing in relationships. If we have an abandonment wound, we're going to experience these same things and keep grasping for things to fill these voids. Codependency, self-image. Maybe we were always ridiculed, but really we're the one that shined, and people were always trying to knock you down. Like all these little things. Now what's coming to mind is I saw this video popped up, and it was from a movie, but the guy held four fingers out in front of him and said, "How many fingers do you see?" And he says, "4." And he says, "No, that's not the answer." And we're looking at the problem right here, we're not looking beyond it. And when we open our mind, when we look in the mirror, instead of looking at the problem that's right in front of me, I don't feel good enough about myself. I don't have a partner. I'm getting too old. I'm running out of time. I don't have enough money. These are the face value problems, the four fingers. What is beyond that? And to do that, we must look back, which is uncomfortable at times and painful. Also, kind of what turned into this was uh, just in general seeking readings. And it's okay, I'm going to say something that's going to upset people, but we're all in a place of lack when we're doing that, a place of fear. And when we're in that place, obviously we don't have what we want to feel fulfilled, and we're seeking some sort of answer that's going to say it's coming. So then we can just be like, oh, okay, here it is. This anticipation phase, this place of hopium. And when we continuously do that, or we pay for these readings, do we get the answer? Does it come? We're always in this space. Now, I do feel that there is a time and a place for them. People enjoy them. I enjoy doing it, but invest in yourself. And what I mean by this is, like, talk to someone. Because what can we do right now? Sure, we can get these readings that are going to say something's going to come in and help us or save us. But where does that leave us? In inaction. We're standing there waiting for something to come. We're not taking any action or responsibility to create something on our own. We're looking to be saved in a way, that this is just going to come and sweep everything away. We're not looking in the mirror. When we actually take that action, and we can do this on our own, or like I said, talk to someone, and it might be in a more it might be in a more professional sense, but I'm not saying that they're wrong at all, and they do have a lot of great qualities, but I don't think everything's so categorized. And when we look deeper, maybe we just need someone to see the different view that we can't see. We only see the four fingers. They all see the different view because their emotions are detached from it. And just if you get one sentence out of the whole thing, it's going to be enough to be like, oh, wow, this clicks. I see it now. And then you do it. You have to do it. This whole healing thing isn't, I'm going to sign up for a class and I'm going to be fucking saved. I'm going to be healed. It doesn't go away. When we seek these readings and we're looking for answers and these guidances, we're probably not going to get it served to us on a platter, because it's not that's not the purpose. It is for us to figure it out on our own. And I'm not trying to knock anyone down by that, but it's the experience. If we came here to experience and if we want to do something spiritual and come into our gifts and how do I use these, there is no teacher, because you're supposed to experience it on your own. It's supposed to be a experience, a learning experience, an expansion. And when we seek all these answers out there, we're not going to get it, because it's taking away from the experience. We have to live it. But when we talk to someone, it's much more personal. It's different. It's not going to feed you everything you want to hear and keep you in this state of hopium. I'm not saying utilize me. I'm saying utilize anyone, even a friend or a family member that you truly trust, and that you feel actually has your best interest at hand. This is just a different viewpoint. Going there to get guidance through a reading. Again, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, don't invest in that. Invest in yourself. If you're going to give back, do something that's going to help you. We might think this is going to help us, but it's a place of lack and hopium. And when we lead with that, we stay in it. We need to take action. And by taking this action, whether to talk to someone, bounce these ideas off, or anything along those lines, you're actually getting what's the word? A direct interaction, feedback on your experience. And you're going to find some sort of motivation there. Of course, we want to know what's coming to feel safe. But driving in the mirror is scary. We wouldn't know what's coming. And really, I don't think we're fully supposed to. Because if we do, we can just screw it up ourselves. Or we can say, oh, I'm too afraid to do that because we're working out of a wound still. So then we'll cancel it out. But if we work on these things and we heal these things, no matter what they are, these lack mindsets, these confidence issues, these acceptances, and coming into our authentic self, these things really do just unfold naturally. And it seems really magical, but all it was is how we changed, how we viewed ourselves inside and in the experience. And by doing so, it opens these doors that everybody says is opening. And you might still keep, focusing on these readings and getting these readings. And it's there, of course, it is there. And we say divine timing, but it's really within us when we choose to heal something, release something, or move forward. And that's where I'm saying invest in yourself to propel yourself forward. I'm probably going to leave it there. Wish you all the best. If this resonated or helped at all, feel free to like, comment, share, or subscribe, and I will talk to you all later.